Hey, so that was an awkward beginning. Anyway, today's video is, wow, it's really late. I'm gonna tell the story about how I met Diamond Youth, like one of my favorite bands, like ever. Okay, I used like way too many times in that sentence, Pete. Please feel free to just beat me up. Anyway, so, let me tell you about Diamond Youth, because they're not very popular, unfortunately, so most of you might not know them. Diamond Youth is a band that's actually endorsed by Paramore. I'm not sure where they come from. It's somewhere on the east coast of the US. And they do rock. I don't know what type of rock to classify them as. They're not metal. But they hang out with metal bands. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is their music. Dead face. Anyway, so they're really fantastic. So here's the story. Alright, so I was unaware that I was going to a concert of theirs. I woke up in the morning and my dad told me to get ready. We were going to Fort Lauderdale to see some family. Halfway there I realized we are nowhere near Fort Lauderdale. We're going towards Tampa, and I didn't even know. But I realized it wasn't the road we normally took. Things got weirder when we got there. I had no idea what the hell we were doing. I had no idea where we were going. This is really loud. I didn't know anything. He still hadn't told me. I was like, why are we in Tampa? So we stopped by like this UFC gym or something. It was closed, and so I figured, I guess we just took a trip to go to the UFC gym because my dad's probably gonna own a franchise in that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe we just wanted to stop there first, but that doesn't make any sense because Fort Lauderdale is like on the opposite side of Florida. Makes no sense. But I didn't think of that yet. So we ended up going to a hotel, and he was like, yeah, we're going to Busch Gardens in the morning. And I was like, I figured, we were going to go see Diamond Youth, but I was like, oh yeah, cool, we're going to Busch Gardens, right? And then we got to dinner, and then we're going around and driving around Tampa, and I'm like, where are we going? And Dad's got this weird story that we're trying to find in an art museum, and I have no idea why, and so I'm like, alright, whatever. And it keeps bringing us to this address of this skate park, and when my dad is trying to surprise you or is lying to you, he gets really, really, really elaborate. So he takes like an hour to be like, yeah, I don't know, it's a skate park. I don't know where the art museum is. First of all, this does not make any sense. None of that day made any sense. By the way, this was like February 8th. None of that day made any sense. We just going to Tampa, and he told me we were going to Fort Lauderdale. We're going to Busch Gardens for no reason, the night that they're going to be in Tampa. And we went to, I think, McDonald's, and my dad hasn't been to a McDonald's in like, I don't know, 10 years? Something weird like that. He doesn't like fast food, so I was like really confused. But I was up here, oblivious, I have no idea what's going on because I'm a ditz, sometimes it happens. So we we park in the skate park, and Dad gets out and he gets talking, and then he goes, alright, fine, we're just gonna go check it out. So I get out and we go walking in, and I just hear a band playing, and I can't remember what the band was. It's the only band that I cannot remember what the band was. See, this gig was, it was in a small place in Tampa, some skate park of Tampa, I think it was called. And it was, I think they had 5 bands going on at the same time, and I was like, oh my god, and I freaked out, and then we went and got our $12, they should be more expensive, but they were $12 anyway, sorry, $12 pass to go in, that stereotypical purple band you get when you go into a park or something, right? So we go in, and I'm like freaking out, and I go and I bought this shirt, and yeah, it's totally awesome, and feel free to be like jealous. Anyway, and it was so exciting because it was like my first concert, and it was fantastic. So I go in, right, and we watch, I think it was I have to think. Turnstile, but they were lost, I think. Some other Turn something band. Angel Dust, I think. They were awesome. The guy was hilarious. And Diamond Youth, and I think, Blind Justice, and them, and like another band that I didn't remember the first one. But it was super exciting, and I went and saw them, and this was the first time I've ever been anywhere near a mosh pit. This room was probably maybe 3 times the size of the room I'm in right now, and that is not that big at all. And so I watched a few mosh pits, and that was really exciting. And then we got to Diamond Youth, and I was so excited, and it was one of the few, like, bands that, it was, like, the only band that there wasn't a mosh pit, because their music isn't really, it's not hard. All of the other bands were metal. And I love metal, but Diamond Youth isn't metal. So, they were, like, the only band that, like, had mics on the stage, because you knew as soon as those mics were taken off the stage, crap was going down, man. You knew there was going to be a mosh pit. They were jumping all over the singers. So, we got to Diamond Youth, and they were fantastic. They did about 8 songs. I can't remember all of them, but they were really fantastic. Here gets to the good part. Afterwards, they were packing up, and I was able to get Justin's signature, and that's the main singer and guitarist. He's totally cool. And he signed my book right up there. He's really generic handwriting right there. And it was kind of fantastic. And then I went, and he was telling me about how they met at an art school, right? So cool, you know. He was really nice, really awesome. He's one of those people that you think because they're at least somewhat famous or because they're in a band, they're going to be absolute jerks or something in real life. He was the nicest person. Like, if he were my age, he's probably somewhere in his 20s. If he were my age, I would be like his best friend. He's literally exactly like me. And then I got Sam's signature, which is the vocal, the higher voice, the vocal, and he was super awesome. And Sam and Justin are my favorite. They're like fantastic. He also plays guitar. I don't know if he's lead or rhythm. I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just banging my head and singing, and I was sitting on the speaker. It was the coolest thing ever, standing on the speaker. And there's a couple of videos if you look up the Tampa Diamond Youth performance February 8th. The one that they record is actually up on the balcony on the stairs. I'm literally right below it on top of a speaker, like banging my head. Anyway, it's back to the story. I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. So I met Sam. That was super awesome, right? Then I stood, you know, inside after all the bands were done, and I talked to my dad. My dad took me. And then, I don't remember who it was, but I think he was either in Turnstile or he was in Diamond Youth or both. I don't remember who it was. I was to appear and happy and stuff. But he was like, hey, man, guys, you gotta start signing this girl's autograph book. And, you know, I'm all blushing and smiling. And I think I got Daniel's next. And I believe, oh, he's in Turnstile as well. I believe that was the bassist. I really should know that, because I'm in love with bassists, but still. So I got his signature for Turnstile, and he's the coolest signature ever. It was great. And then I got the drummer. The reason why I'm all like, he's really attractive. They all are, but Brendan is just and he was really nice too, and you could tell he was dedicated to being a drummer because he was so dedicated. He had like calluses on his hands and he had like blisters, and I was like, holy crap, man, you're legit. So he was pretty cool too. I didn't get to talk to him as much as I did Justin and Sam, but this is where it gets really awesome. This is why Sam is like my absolute favorite as well as Justin. When I got Sam's signature, Sam asked if I wanted a drawing. Before I show it to you, it is ridiculously, adorably funny. I appreciate it so much because it makes me smile and laugh. He was in art school. sign he made me. Oh, it's upside down compared to the autographs, but yeah. I was wearing suspenders and this shirt and Sturf. And he kept telling me, I'm trying to capture your essence, and I couldn't stop laughing while he was doing it. But it was the greatest thing ever. So I'm, like, really super happy. Thinking about it right now, even, like, more than a month later, I'm still really, really happy. So, yeah, it was really awesome. And I also got a few other people from, I have to think. A couple other signatures. I can't read this one, so I don't know who it is. Someone claim it. I have no frickin' frackin' clue. Yes, I did just say frickin' frackin'. Holy frickle frackle. My English. I got another turnstile. I cannot read a signature. I got another turnstile signature. So yeah, this is my signature book now. And it is sacred, because it has Diamond Youth in it. And I got a sticker. This was their last album. Their first album was Don't Lose Your Cool, second was Orange, and their third was Shake. And they each had, I think, Sunburn has, or not Sunburn, Diamond Youth has 7 plus 6, 19 songs? Plus, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You need to listen to them, first of all. SoundCloud. Go on SoundCloud and look up Diamond Youth. They also have another album on there that actually I don't think was ever published. It's like from 2 years ago. It's the most fantastic thing, and I have no idea why it wasn't published. They're like the most fantastic people. Why was that not published? So, yeah. Oh, also, if you did listen to Can't Surf, like I said in my last video, they're a little bit more hard than Can't Surf, but it depends on the song. Because this is a good song. Yeah, I think that one's Fly Solo. So that one's a really good one. Anyway, so, I guess that's the end of my story. The only other thing I'd like to mention is I actually sadly watched a girl standing about 2 feet from me get punched in the face by a person in the mosh pit. Sucked. She had like blood all over her eye, and I think I don't know, it was bad. It was bad. And then some kid got in a fight. Some 20-year-old guy got in a fight with some other guy because for some reason he was choking him. I don't know. Metal concerts are freaking crazy. But I love them so much, and I need to go to another one. But yeah, so check out Diamond Youth. They're the most fantastic people. And actually, you know how people ask, like, Justin Timberlake to go to prom, you know, stuff like that? I might ask Justin or Sam to go to prom with me next year. That's not gonna work. But that would be really awesome. But, I mean, I might as well just do a video anyway. Everyone else does. But anyway, thank you for watching this super long video if you actually watched the whole thing through. I'm so sorry I talk a lot. I tried to talk fast so that it wouldn't be so long, but thanks for watching. Alright, I'll talk to you later. And I'll probably do a cover, if not tonight, then, I don't know, this weekend sometime.